Wood is so expensive. As you know, if you've watched my channel for any time, you've seen my beds. They are in horseshoe shape, and they're facing each other. It creates a nice little center. I eventually want to do some more things in the middle there. And so what I'm doing here, instead of using the timbers, wood has like tripled or maybe even quadrupled in price. So I just couldn't merit the cost of spending the money for the 4x6s, which I currently have in the beds down there. So I went ahead and went with 2x6s, and I could finish them off on top with a flat board to kind of give them that same look and feel from the top down, so it matches the pergola look and everything like that. I'll put a material list in the description below, but real quickly, I'm using these 2x6x8s, okay, 2x6 inches by 8 feet length. There are 18 boards. I went ahead and got a 19th board just in case I missed a knot or something like that. They're going to be stacked 3 high, okay, on top of each other. The longest side is 16 feet long. The horseshoe shape is 6 feet, and then it comes in, and then the bed is 4 feet in width, okay? You'll see in a moment. On the longest side, I will have 2 long 8-foot lengths on the bottom row. You'll see that here in a little bit, but I just wanted to kind of go over, help you visualize the materials. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and prep all my boards. The really cool thing about this design is every single cut is used. There is no waste in the boards. Right after I cut all the boards, I forgot to cut the stakes. These are 2x2s. Notice that they have little pointy ends that I've cut here that can go in the ground. They're going to mount on the inside and give the entire bed stability so it doesn't move and shift. Let's go assemble it now. Because this project is a repair job, I did not focus on the ground prep that is done for the beds. I use a method called hugelkultur to prepare the ground for these horseshoe beds. You can see that in this picture there are some logs there. And the way that hugelkultur works is you put piled logs and sticks and things like that in the ground, pile dirt on top of it. And the logs break down, they hold moisture in the ground and create a much better and healthier ecosystem for the plants. You can also see I put a wire mesh down the bottom. I dug down deeper than the ground level in order to kind of give some more depth to put the logs in. And then the wire mesh, of course, keeps the moles and other little critters from burrowing in from underneath. So kind of an iron fortress. It works out pretty well. Quick project update. I've got these anchored in now, my little stakes, and this is leveled off to where it needs to be. So now I'm going to just kind of work my way around and get this first layer done. Then I can come back easily and finish the second layer. Alright, here we are, guys. I've got the treated lumber in, the 2x6x8s all in. I need to level these off or cut them down a little bit below the board there still. But everything's in and planted. I am super, super excited. We got 20 tomato plants in here. Woohoo! With a lot of pruning and things like that, this bed will most definitely handle that load. So super excited. This week we will dismantle these top brackets here and move this trellis over into this bed here so that these tomatoes have a wonderful trellis to grow on. And I will probably put either run lines or put another cattle grate on in between this pergola window here, so that these 4 tomatoes on the end here will have something to go vertical on. So this is my completely repaired bed here, and my tomatoes are doing well. I am a very intense pruner. I come through and I make sure that there's plenty of airflow down at the base of the tomatoes, and I try to remove all the suckers that I possibly can. And I will also remove a lot of these bigger branches down here below. I leave them on for support initially, but then I'll come through and just clip them like so, because they simply are taking energy away from the fruit production.
Garden beds assemble!